Welcome back to the channel, and again a happy new year. It would be a shame if we went past the first week of January without doing an Ecomi 2021 recap. So we're going to do that in this video, so make sure you stick around till the end, because there's going to be a lot of interesting points that you may have overlooked or maybe didn't even realize in 2021, right? And if you're new to this Ecomi journey, you definitely want to make sure you watch this till the end, because you're going to understand why this has so much potential in 2022. Now, to start off with, we're going to talk about OMI from the start of the year and when we bought, right? So for those of you that are not familiar with my personal Ecomi journey, I bought over 9 months ago, and actually I started using the Ecomi app and buying the NFTs before I ever bought OMI, and that is rare, right? Most of you watching this, if you are already in the cryptocurrency space, how many projects have you actually used or utilized, right? I can guarantee 90% of the projects that you're invested in, you have no stakeholding. You're not using the technology. You haven't done anything with the technology. Basically, you're just a stakeholder in the coin itself, right? So this project was very unique to us because we were in a position where we actually liked the project. We actually liked what they were trying to achieve, which just gave us more conviction when we were buying OMI for the first time. So let's go all the way back. We bought as February. We bought dirt cheap. Again, as you guys can see, we got in at a really good price. And when we got in, actually, price immediately started to take off. We bought under a quarter of a cent. Price started to take off immediately. And of course, those of you that have been watching my video from the start, you would remember where we saw that parabolic rally going into March, right? March is where things really took off, right? March was a huge month. And then, of course, as traction came, more people started coming on board. And then many people started buying whilst the pump was happening. And unfortunately, in April, there was a huge market turnaround. And that's where we saw price pretty much go all the way back to the downside, right? So April, we saw price go back to May, price go back to half a cent. And then of course June is where we started to see prices bottom out, and then this is where we started to give our last chance to buy videos. Again, go back and back test that around this area. We're saying, look, we believe in this project long term and we believe it's going to take off. And as you guys can see, from June we really start to see price take off, and obviously price starts to range in August. Many people are still losing faith and saying what's happening, and then of course end of August we start to see price take off again. And then here we are now at the start of a new year, above that half a cent area. Things look good from a technical perspective, right? We didn't go below, the areas that we definitely couldn't afford to go below. And here we are now. So of course, if you're watching this video for the first time or you're looking to restock, you're basically buying at still a very good area. Price market cap is currently at $1.5 billion. Again, still severely undervalued. I'm not going to go into the tokenomics in this video, but I'd suggest you all go back and watch our previous video. So 9 months ago, again, we're still happy with the projects. Now let me go over their list of achievements and some of their partnerships. So when we actually got on board, the app was still in beta stage, guys. Like literally it was lagging, it was barely, there was so many issues. And to put things into perspective, you could only buy OMI on a few exchanges, Bit4x and BitMax being the main ones. And of course, we saw the Uniswap listing. If we scroll down, at BitMax, now known as AscendX, that's how long ago it was. Gate.io, and of course, our new listings was OKX being the most recent one. And obviously after our Immutable X migration, Ethereum migration, we should see more exchange listings. And that's how early you still are. Now let's quickly go over to some of the partnerships. Now this was in February last year, right? And this was a list of some of Ecomi's VV brand licenses at the time. We had DC Collectibles, Ghostbusters, Harley Quinn, Batman, Superman, Tokidoki, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Monster Hunter, Ultraman, Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls, Star Trek, NFL, General Motors, Ultraman, of course. Most recently we had Disney, right? We had Marvel. We had so many. I mean, Disney and Marvel. I mean, do I need to say any more than that, right? The progression has been tremendous, right? And we've seen our user base. When we started, it was under 15,000 Ecomi app users. That's how early we were, guys, right? We were under 15,000 Ecomi app users. Now we're above 250,000, right? I haven't seen their recent updates, but the updates I saw most recently was 250,000. Will we smash that $1 million, beyond $1 million threshold this year? I believe we will. I believe NFTs are really going to take off this year. You know, metaverse NFTs are going to do extremely well again this year. So definitely keep an eye on that sector of the cryptocurrency space. But I just want to say to you guys, one thing to understand is we have a community, right? That's one of our main strengths as Ecomi OMI users, is that we have a real sense of community, and it's all organic. We haven't seen any ads yet. There hasn't been any real collaborations or paid advertising on the behalf of Ecomi, and it's so organic. We have what you would call social influencers, celebrities naturally gravitating towards Ecomi, OMI, buying the NFTs, etc., posting it on their social media, which is then pulling in more people. I mean, this is incredible, especially as it's all organic. So guys, I just want to say again, well done for making it this far. I want you all to give yourselves a pat on the back, because it hasn't been easy, right? Many of you were tested, especially when you did buy at such a high price, but many of you have stuck through this journey through thick and thin, right? You've stayed, you've done your research, you even got more bullish, right? You got more excited about the project, right? You never lost faith. And we haven't even talked about the increase in value of the NFTs on the app itself. I mean, that is a whole nother video. For those of you that have been buying this from the start, the NFTs alone would have made you a fortune, right? I'm sitting on a huge Ecomi NFT bag, right? And I'm literally just hodling because I know how big this is all going to be. But guys, again, well done for making it this far. 2022, we take things to a whole new level. We'll go over the 2022 roadmap, what our plan is for the OMI and the NFTs. We're going to get into that in more details. Of course, guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you stay up to date by clicking the bell notification icon so you can accept all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Don't forget to pause the video, join our Telegram community by clicking the link in my description so you can stay up to date with all our recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. And if you guys want to dive deeper, you want to catch more 100x gems, you want to catch more under the radar gems like OMI that have the potential to take you from 0 to 6 figures by March this year, I'm urging you all to join our Crypto Crew Premium channel. We've already dropped a few metaverse gems that we're excited about, and we've recently gone over some strategic plays that we're giving out to our community to do at the start of the year to ensure that everybody's solid going into this year and can look at taking profits by March, not on OMI but other projects, of course. You can join that by clicking the link in my description, joining Crypto Crew Premium today. But guys, until the next update, seize the day.